Welcome to Next Audiobook Shorts. Before we begin, I want you to pause for a moment. Not to relax, but to think. Somewhere in the future, there is a version of you that has everything you dream about today. More confidence, more strength, more discipline, more success. The question is, will you ever become that person? Most people won't. Not because they lack talent, not because they lack intelligence, but because they spend their lives waiting for motivation, waiting for confidence, waiting for the perfect moment. And while they wait, life moves on. Tonight's audiobook is not about success. It's about the hidden cost of postponing your potential. It's about the silent battle between comfort and growth. And it's about the future version of yourself that's waiting for you to finally take action. So put on your headphones, turn off the distractions, and prepare for a journey that may change the way you think about your life forever. This is The Shadow of Tomorrow, and this is Next Audiobook Shorts. The Shadow of Tomorrow. Introduction. The person waiting for you. Every day, a person wakes up waiting for you. You have never met them. You have never heard their voice. Yet they know everything about you. Your fears, your excuses, your hidden dreams. This person is not in another city. They are not in another country. They exist in your future. And every decision you make today determines whether you will ever meet them. Most people spend their lives becoming a smaller version of themselves. Not because they lack intelligence, not because they lack opportunity, but because they slowly surrender their future to comfort. This audiobook is about refusing that surrender. Chapter 1. The Cost of Waiting. There is a lie that destroys more dreams than failure ever could. The lie is simple. There is still time. Tomorrow, next week, next month. The human mind is brilliant at creating imaginary futures where action becomes easier. But tomorrow has a habit of becoming another tomorrow. Years pass. The dream remains untouched. The business remains unstarted. The book remains unwritten. The life remains unlived. The price of waiting is invisible at first, but eventually it becomes unbearable. Because one day you realize you were never waiting for the right moment. You were waiting for certainty, and certainty never comes. Chapter 2. The Comfort Trap. Comfort feels harmless. That is why it is dangerous. Comfort never announces itself as a threat. It arrives as convenience. One skipped workout, one delayed goal, one excuse, then another, and another, until eventually your comfort zone becomes your identity. The tragedy is not that comfort feels good. The tragedy is that it slowly steals your hunger. Without hunger, there is no growth. Without growth, there is no transformation. Without transformation, there is no extraordinary life. Chapter 3. The Day You Stop Negotiating. Every successful person experiences a moment. Not a dramatic moment. A quiet one. A moment where they stop negotiating with themselves. No more excuses. No more delays. No more waiting. They simply decide. That decision changes everything. Because action creates momentum. Momentum creates confidence. Confidence creates identity. And identity creates destiny. Chapter 4. The War Against Average. Average is seductive. Average asks nothing from you. Average rewards safety. Average celebrates comfort. But average has a hidden cost. Regret. Not today. Not tomorrow. Years later. When you realize what was possible. The goal is not to be better than others. The goal is to become the strongest version of yourself. The version that exists beyond fear, beyond excuses, beyond limitation. Chapter 5. The Power of Small Victories. Most people underestimate small victories. They want massive change overnight. But transformation is never built overnight. It is built daily. One disciplined morning. One difficult decision. One completed promise. Small victories create self-respect. Self-respect creates confidence. Confidence creates courage. And courage changes lives. Chapter 6. The Future is Watching. Imagine standing face to face with yourself 10 years from now. What would they say? Would they thank you? Or would they ask why you waited? Why you doubted? Why you settled? The future version of you is being built right now. Not next year. Not next month. Today. Every choice matters. Every action matters. Every moment matters. Because the future is not something you enter. It is something you create. Final message. Become the person you were meant to be. The world does not need another person who plays small. It does not need another person trapped by fear. It does not need another person waiting for permission. It needs people who are willing to act, people willing to grow, people willing to become. The greatest version of you already exists. Not physically, potentially. Your mission is simple. Close the gap between who you are today and who you are capable of becoming. Because at the end of life, the greatest tragedy is not failure. The greatest tragedy is never discovering how extraordinary you could have been. And that journey begins now. Before you leave, think about this. A year from now, you'll either be closer to the person you want to become, or you'll still be standing exactly where you are today. The difference won't be luck. It won't be talent. It will be the ideas you chose to feed your mind every single day. If this audiobook gave you even one idea, one realization, one moment of clarity, don't let it end here. Because transformation doesn't happen from listening to one book. It happens when powerful ideas become a habit. That's exactly why Next Audiobook Shorts exists. To bring you the world's most powerful lessons, deepest insights, and life-changing ideas in a cinematic audiobook experience designed to help you grow stronger, wiser, and more disciplined every day. So if you're serious about building a better future, subscribe now, join this journey, and become part of a community that refuses to settle for an ordinary life. Until the next audiobook, keep learning, keep growing, and remember, the future version of you is watching. Make them proud. This is Next Audiobook Shorts. See you in the next chapter.